Hey, how's it going? Swatch with me. Arteza Premium Metallic Acrylic Paint 8 Vibrant Essentials. Ooh, look at the picture on that box. That is cool. And then we got this really funky design here. And these are the colors. There are no color names, but the color names are on the description page on Amazon. So I'm going to put them here. As you can see, there's a slight little mistake here that I tried to cover up with my what is that marker? The dry erase marker by Staedtler. Okay, so we have pink, raspberry red, copper gold, sage green, arctic blue, lilac, magenta, and royal purple. Okay, and they are 4.6 ounce tubes of paint, and right now they are on sale. I have the page open on my computer. They're $29.99, but there's a coupon with them. So if you check the box for the coupon, you'll pay about $3 less. You'll pay $26.98. Ooh, $3 and a penny. Now I paid. They were $29.99 as well when I went to order them, and I got a coupon too. But I only paid like $1 less. It wasn't really that extreme. So $3 less. I still think even $30 for these is actually a pretty good price, because these are pretty big tubes. Look at that. Pretty good. And this is the third set of Arteza's metallic paints that I bought. So the reason I bought this one is because of the purple, royal purple. And that, as you can see, I put corrugated, a strip of corrugated cardboard down on that. And I did kind of practice with it a little bit. Here I put the royal purple down, and then I put the lilac down. That's this one. And then I'll put these all here for you to see. Kinda. There you go. And then I put the blue, the Arctic blue, down on it. So that looks pretty cool. Like that. That pretty much looks like what it looks like when I look at it aerial view like that. I can kind of see the purple until when I tilt it, I can really see that purple. But when I look at it directly at it, I'm going after an effect, obviously. And there's something that's an upcoming project that I'm going to do next week. Hopefully I can finish most of it, because the project itself takes hours and hours and hours. So what I want to do is get most of it done, and then maybe just go over and do the painting of it or something. I don't know. But I might just go with the purple and the blue here, or maybe the purple, lilac, and blue. We will see. I'm going to have to experiment a lot, I guess. Or maybe I'll just do the project in a couple of series, like, a series, part 1, 2, and 3, or something like that. And that really depends on how much time I have. And I don't have a whole lot of time, because the semester started. Yay! And 1 week down, only 15 to go. Okay, let's get started. Click. I'm just gonna, way too much there. So this does go back in the tube. I think, what did I use the other metallic paints for? I can't remember. And I said, I wonder if I can get them back in the tube. Remember I had them out on the palette, the ceramic palette. What was Tammy painting? She doesn't know. I'm going to paint right over that mistake there. The writing mistake. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have to. Now, I'm going to have to put extra there. Maybe for highlighting, I could use the lighter colors like the pink, the lilac, the sage green for highlighting, because here on the black, I'm not really happy about that. It looks, well, there, maybe too much lighting. Let me see if I can still do. Oh, I have to come down just a minute. I'm gonna hold it up for you. It looks way bright on this. See how that, I'm not really happy about how it looks on the black. I can barely see it on the corrugated cardboard there. Yeah. And I went too far over. Boy, I'm telling you, Crafter's Monday today. I wanted to just go over a little, because when I get there with the blue, it'll be dry by then, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. I think it will layer, and, well, who knows? We'll see what it looks like. Maybe I can do a blending of sorts. Who knows? Ooh, these are very loud. I didn't know they were that loud. I brought down a palette thinking I was going to use the palette. Okay, I'm just going to go there. Now see, I trimmed this because I thought, oh, this was too wide, and I didn't want it to be so wide that I wasn't going to be painting or showing the white, you know, painting on the white. Painting on the white is awesome. I did do a practice swatch card to see how to, you know, to place the 8 colors. It should not be that difficult, but it was. I don't know why it was, but it was. Okay, I'm going to put those in opposite directions. The raspberry red is raspberry that red? Isn't it a little bit darker, I guess? I don't know. Maybe on here. Not impressed with the black on this on the black. Yep. This looks like it's kissed with lipstick there. I'm gonna try not to be so loud when I open the lid. It's very loud. This is copper gold. So I was thinking, oh, orange and yellow in the same bottle. And look at all this space I have. Kind of a different swatching effect here. Or a method. Now I like the copper gold on the black and the white and the corrugated cardboard here. I think with this one I might go down, go up, go whatever. Up and down a little more. Since it's paint, they don't make any noise at all when you brush the paper or the corrugated cardboard. Again, I'm going to do that. And try not to go over too much on the other side there. Very light. Wow, super light from aerial view there. Going over the pink. Again, I'm going to see if I can do it this way a little more. Oh, I can do it up here. Hello. That's not covered in pink. Yeah, I'm not very impressed about how it goes on the black. I wish it was a little bit darker, a little more opaque. Of course, I am looking at it from an angle, so maybe you are seeing a little bit... Maybe it's a little bluer for you. I don't have, oh, doing it that way into the light. They're okay. I think the other metallic paints I have from Arteza are actually more opaque than these are. I would really hate to think that to save some pennies in manufacturing that Arteza, you know, didn't dilute the color or add more mica or something like that. Please tell me you didn't do that. There were some awesome pictures. People had some really good photos of artwork they did with these. And one person did, I think, a rock or 2 rocks or something, and did the dot method. So they were obviously raised dots of color, and she gave it, you know, 5 stars for it. And I thought, she said they're very pigmented, and I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, but you know, you created raised areas, so you just added a dollop, you know, to make your design. So then it's going to look like it's more pigmented. But if you're actually painting something, you're bringing it out and you put it on something, say, black, then, you know, you're going to see that black coming through. Maybe it works differently on rocks. I don't know. Okay, that was lilac, and this one is magenta. Am I up far enough? In last week's project, the homemade tethers, I originally, at the beginning of the video that I had to take out, I had, because the video is way too long, I was doing updates on the box, the abstract art on a box. Did an update for that. And of course you didn't see it if you watched that video because I took it out. I don't know why I'm adding extra more, probably because extra more, a new word, a new phrase, because I'm talking. Let's go like this, make it a feathery look. Woo, that looks cool. And the other update was on the hidden paper clips, where I figured out how to actually make them completely hidden. So maybe in the next project I will just talk about that a little bit and show the update on the box and, you know, the paper clips. Really, the paper clips I would just be showing you, and I've done quite a few. I'm trying to do them for my students, but it's going to take a while for me to get them done. So maybe in a few weeks I'll have them completely done. Can my students wait that long? I hope so. I'm thinking about maybe week 6 in the semester, main ideas, when I have handouts for them or something. I certainly don't want to wait till the end of the semester, although I could. It'd be a nice little Christmas present. Okay. It looks like a hot mess over here. A little like pink and blue. And I just went straight ahead and didn't show you in between these purple or magenta and purple. I'm very happy with the purple on that corrugated cardboard. And that sage green looks great. So these are all, when they're named, they have pearl in front of them. So I put pearl at the top here, you know, and then I get down here to sage green and I put pearl in there. I'm like, dang it. Because I wanted to put the number over here. The pen, the white paint pen that I used was Utility, I think it's called, and it's a white acrylic paint pen, I believe, because it dried super fast. That is so cool. The first one I used, I'll show you my practice swatch card here. As you can see, I was testing out white paint pens. This white here, which actually doesn't look too bad. I'm going to show you up close. It was kind of hard to work with because it's a gel pen, I think, and it had that scratchiness going on. It was driving me crazy. And I had to go over some of the letters. Let's see where that was. See how it skipped a little bit right here and stuff. And I think that drove me crazy too. Right there, Royal can barely see that Y. That looks not too bad either. I was happy when I put that purple down. I was like, yes! It's dark enough. It's dark enough for my needs. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Oh, I guess I have to come out, don't I? Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. Bye.